Are you frustrated and confused why your best play is behind some shit score that gives 50% less PP? Did you lose PP because you overwrote your 99% choke with a 94% FC? Are you angry? Do you want answers? Well, look no further, because in this video I shall explain how scorev1 works and why you should play with Nightcore. Shut the fuck up! Scorev1 is a pretty outdated scoring system. When OS started, many things were different, from the ranking criteria to scoring. Up until 2012, your rank was determined by your ranked score. To put it into perspective, Freedom Dive, you know, the map on which Cookies made his most impressive score, was ranked the same year. This different approach meant that the score system was pretty arbitrary, but still made sense for PPV1, which favored score over actual difficulty, since one value aspect was tied to the leaderboards. PPV1 was made with scorev1 in mind. It tried gauging the difficulty of maps from popularity and fail rate. These popular maps were massively overrated as a result, regardless of their actual difficulty. You could farm yourself up to the top spots with only hard difficulties. But that changed with PPV2. It lost the leaderboard element, thus score became grossly outdated overnight. Well, actually, it took more than a day to switch from PPV1 to PPV2, but that's for another video. PPV2 is not concerned with your score at all. But the score submission is. That was the first game-breaking problem with scorev1. Theoretically, you could fall in rankings for overwriting your top play with something that might worth more score, but less PP. Probably happened to every one of us. Multiple mod score submissions fixed this somewhat, but we can still encounter new players who had just lost PP and their minds, desperately trying to find answers in the chat with lines like, "Why is my 76% FC has better score than Muh 80% FC? It was my top PP score. Peppy, your game is shit." They are right, in a way, since it is absolutely nonsense that you can fall in rankings for making a play that is deemed better by one system, but worse by the other, the one that actually matters. The reason for this anomaly is simple. Accuracy and combo are not completely separated. Here is how the scoring works. Hit value is the hit circle judgment. It can be 50, 100 or 300, so basically kind of accuracy. And any slider ticks and spinner bonuses that might occur. Combo multiplier is, well, your combo. But now for the interesting ones. Difficulty multiplier comes from circle size, HP drain and overall difficulty, which would be great since mods like Hard Rock would give proportionally more score for increased difficulty, right? Right?
Wrong.
Since mods won't change the difficulty multiplier, the original values are the ones that count. You had one job difficulty multiplier. One job. Anyhow, the maximum a map can give is 27 difficulty points, with circle size 7, overall difficulty 10, and HP drain 10. The minimum a map can give is 2 difficulty points, with circle size 2, overall difficulty 0, and HP 0. Circle size cannot normally go below 2 or above 7, but who cares? Mods don't matter anyway. The difficulty points give score multipliers like this. Isn't it interesting that the maximum points a map can give is 27, yet the last tier is from 25 to 30. Then there are the mod multipliers. It should be pretty straightforward, right? Well, no. Hard Rock and Hidden give the same amount separately, but together they worth slightly more than double time. Why? because you don't add up the different multipliers, but multiply them as well. So, theoretically, it is possible to beat a perfect double time score with hidden hard rock. Flashlight is sort of in an odd spot for this reason, since it is worth the same as double time, but less than hidden hard rock. And now let's discuss why you should play Nightcore. Nightcore was a joke mode initially, but thanks to today's multiple mod submission, you cannot lose PP if you do a play with different mod that is worth less PP but has more score. This means if your original score is made with double time, but your next one is with Nightcore, you won't lose PP. Great, isn't it? The same applies to any mod, so go and use sudden death. If you miss, you would retry anyway. But you know where you cannot retry? On tournaments. scorev1 on tournaments made the matches pretty exciting, since millions of difference in score could be reduced to nothing in matter of seconds. Other than that, it is broken. Combo is grossly overrated, so a 77% accuracy play can still carry the match as long as it is full combo. Bad accuracy does not matter much at the beginning of the map, but it can be crucial at the end, because accuracy and combo are not separated. Remember the score formula? Let's use it. Say we are in the finals of some tournament, and both the enemy and us did one 100 hit on the map. But our enemy did it on the 1000th note, while we did it on the 100th note. Let's calculate how many points did our enemy get for his 1000th note and how many did we get. So we do a bunch of calculations that you can see on the video, and we get the number 24,100. For the same note we will get 72,300 as we pressed a 300 on it. On the other hand, our score from the 100th note is 2,500, while our enemy got 7,500. Since both of us are going to get the same amount of score for the rest of the notes, it is clear who won the match. While combo is absolutely overrated, let's face it, Standard's most important aspect is aim. Not being able to drag your cursor upon the notes and hitting them is the same as hitting the wrong key in Mania or the wrong color in Typo. For this reason, combo is much more important in Standard than in any other game modes. However, this does not mean that the scoring system is fine. In my next video, I shall talk about scorev2 and why it is not much of a progress from scorev1. Until then, see you next time.